All right, what's happening, guys? This is the workout for Thursday, January 21st. Lower body emphasis. It's going to be a deadlift day. We're going to start off with some weighted hip thrusts off the floor. So let's get into it. So we're going to take a dumbbell, gentlemen, 30 to 40 pounds to start with. Ladies, probably 20 to 30 pounds to start with. Somewhere in there. Again, this is just an activation exercise. It's a warm-up as well, but we really just want to get those glutes firing. So, going to failure on this is not that important. What I want you to focus on is getting full hip extension and really squeezing the bum as tight as you can. So, dumbbell is going to sit on the hips. If that bothers your hips, just hold it just above the hips, okay? So I'm going to put it on my hips here, decent bend in the knees, feet flat on the floor, and of course I'm going to extend the hips up and I'm going to squeeze my glutes together as tight as I can, keep my belly tight. Belly tight in, squeeze glutes. We are not extending through the lower back, okay? We are not extending through the lower back. That's why we want to pull the belly towards the floor and then squeeze the glutes as hard as we can at the top. Give a little applause at the top for a second or two. All right, 3 times 15, go every 1.5 minutes. Second exercise. Good old barbell deadlifts. So, hands are going to naturally follow your sides. Your feet are going to be underneath your hips. You're going to hinge your hips back to take this off, back flat. One step out, and of course, how do we begin this? We start with hinging at the hips, right? Hinge the hips, push that bar into the legs. Once the bar approaches the knees, we sit into our chair, but notice my hips stay high, right? Hips stay high, and of course we undo this, right? Pull those knees back, stand nice and tall. Okay, again, hinge, push the bar into the legs, bend the knees. Lot of bend here at the waist. My torso's, bent over quite a bit. I'm putting a lot of strain through my back as I want you to do for this movement. And then we're going to take bar back up, right? Pull those knees back. Stand tall, squeeze glutes to the top. Do not overextend, okay? 6 times 7. Go every 2.5 to 3 minutes. Start at about 50% of your 8 rep max, okay? You are only doing 7 reps on this though. Okay? Third exercise. We're gonna do reverse lunges here. So reverse lunges, these are an easier form of lunges. Typically you can go a little heavier than your forward lunges. And you're just gonna take a nice liberal stride behind, keep the chest up. Again, we're going to put as much emphasis as we can on that forward leg. Come back up. Okay, we're going to do 15 per leg. Touching that knee to the floor. Again, good control on the way down. Driving through the heel on the way up. Last set, you're going to do 25 reps. 25 reps on your last set. Okay, your third set. Gentlemen, 25 to 30 pounds. Ladies, 15 to 20 pounds. Okay, fourth exercise. Barbell, good mornings. So, J-hooks, squat level height, right? So you're gonna take the bar off with ease, off and on with ease. Not a movement that I want you to do a lot of weight on. Do not struggle on this per se. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Make the muscles work, but don't go balls to the wall in terms of weight, okay? So use a decent amount of weight. I suggest, ladies, you start with the bar. Guys, start with about 65 pounds total. Sit on your back as you would for a squat. Maybe sit a little bit lower down on the upper back if possible. Pull the bar into your upper back. And again, we're going to do that hinge of the hips, right? We're going to hinge, keep the legs straight, hinge back, Good stretch in the hamstrings. Come back up, squeeze glutes. Slow on the way down, pushing back those hips. Come back up, squeeze glutes to the top. We're gonna go for 10. We're gonna try to come down as low as you can. Coming down as low as you can, keeping the back as flat as possible. So a lot of you are gonna be restricted to hamstrings. So you may have to not come as low. The key here is I don't want you bending the knees and I don't want you rounding out the back. Okay? So again, really practicing that hinging. Last exercise, we're going to do some alternating, no sorry, not alternating, we're going to be doing some side knee tucks. Okay, so we're going to do one side and then we'll follow it up on the other side. Okay, so basically what we're going to do here is we're going to lift those knees out and forward, but to the side as well. Okay, so I want you to hold the middle grips. So middle grips here, and if you can see, let's see. So middle grip, and you're just going to pull your elbows off to the side. Straight on the bottom, and pulling up to the side. 8 on one side, and then 8 on the other. Okay? Do your best to try to get your knees forward and up at the same time, okay? So almost imagining your hips going slightly forward. All right? That is it. Try to do each set within a minute and a half. Okay? So go every minute and a half, 8 per side. All right? That is it. Hopefully I will see you in a supervised workout tomorrow. And if not, good luck, and I'll talk to you soon.